Endelea kutazama Capuchin TV. Kitambulisho Katoliki.
Hello and welcome to today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I'm Susan Bulemi, and with me on the Sign Language Interpretation Desk is Eric Maluki. The National Fund for the Disabled of Kenya is calling for stronger partnerships to improve the lives of persons with disabilities, warning that limited funding is preventing thousands of deserving beneficiaries from receiving support. The appeal was made during the commissioning of a new girls' dormitory at Muriranja's Rehabilitation Center in Murang'a County. Here's David Wekesa with a report.
At Muriranja's Rehabilitation Center in Murang'a County, Board Chairman Professor Francis Kibera, over 10,000 individuals apply each year for assistive devices and livelihood support, yet only about 2,500 benefit from the program.
Unfortunately, because of limited resources, we are only able to assist 2,500 per annum. And it is our wish to extend that if we get the resources. Now, as far as the other side is concerned, we have the institutions like this Muriranja, and for them, we have two types of assistance. We have what we call the small grants for small projects, like rehabilitation programs, maybe painting, coming up with a small, even buying a water tank or something like that. That one, we assist them up to 300,000 shillings per those small grants. These ones are, they apply per year, and annually, but they also apply for what we call big projects. The big projects we fund up to 3 million shillings. In terms of institutions, we have funded over 232 institutions. But because one institution may have more than one project, overall we have funded over 500 projects.
Muriranja's Rehabilitation Center Deputy Manager Johnson Njoroge welcomed the new dormitory, saying it will ease accommodation challenges for female learners while appealing for support to establish an ICT center and expand vocational training facilities.
We made an application to them, they assessed and they accepted our application. They initiated the project, they funded it up to completion. Now we are very happy that we have a new dormitory for our girls. We are currently we are having a charge of the girls' dormitory, but now we can see that that one is a problem solved thanks to the NFDK. And now we are asking those who can partner with us, maybe you can assist our kids, you can construct another classroom, maybe a laboratory for the computer lab, where our learners will learn digital skills. You can also assist them with startup toolkits, which will enable them start their businesses once they graduate from here.
Area Chief Matthew Miako also urged parents to enroll children with disabilities in specialized learning institutions to enable them access education, rehabilitation and essential life skills.
Kila mtoto ako na haki yake. Kwa hivyo ningeomba wale wako na watoto walemavu kwa nyumba, tafadhali enda kwa hiyo institution, muongee na wale walimu wale wako hapo, wanaweza kusaidia watoto. Tumeona ile maneno mengi wamekuwa wakifanya kama saloon, building, entertainment. Na pia ni vizuri mzazi ajue kuficha hiyo mtoto kwa nyumba ni kuvunja sheria, sababu kuko na sheria imepitishwa ya haki ya hao watoto. So obilatu ni wananchi wote kutoka nchi yote wakuja kwenye institution watembee ili tusaidie watoto wetu.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, I'm David Wekesa.
Now let's shift our focus to the agriculture sector. Farmers in Kakamega County and Matsai Lurambi Sub-County have been urged to embrace organic farming and preserve indigenous seed varieties to improve food security, restore soil health, and enhance resilience to the effects of climate change. Maureen.
The appeal was made during a farmers' field day where stakeholders drawn from the agricultural sector highlighted the growing need for sustainable farming practices. The event, organized by Ripple Effect in partnership with Viva Moss and Kakamega County government, brought together farmers and agricultural experts to share practical solutions aimed at improving soil fertility and increasing farm productivity.
Well, agriculture is a very interesting subject because there are a lot of new techniques. As you see here, we see a lot of techniques which for 20 years were not yet developed. The agriculture is trying to work less with chemicals, trying to find other ways, improve the nutritional basis.
Experts observed that prolonged reliance on inorganic fertilizers has contributed to declining soil health, promoting renewed calls for farmers to adopt organic farming methods alongside appropriate farm inputs to enhance long-term productivity.
This whole agroecology approaches, they really bring, like as far as I have seen, they bring so much empowerment also to the wife in the household. They can often start with a small plot, but then after a while convince their husband really that this is really a nice way of producing. And I have met so many women who could then earn their own money with the vegetables that they are producing. They could sell it, they could earn their own money, and with this they really gain a lot of independence.
Participants also emphasized the importance of preserving indigenous seed varieties, noting that traditional seed selection and storage practices are gradually disappearing despite their value in promoting climate resilience and food security.
Watu walipatiwa idhini ya kukuza na kuwekeza mbegu za kienyeji. Hii policy framework imefanya kazi ya jamii kuwa rahisi. Manake ukishakuza mbegu zako na ukazisafisha na kuoneshana uhakika ni mbegu za kiasili, zinaweza kugawana katika vikundi zetu.
Farmers were further encouraged to adopt climate-smart farming technologies that support year-round crop production, while agricultural experts underscore the importance of healthy soils, knowledge sharing, and innovation in building resilient farming systems.
Ni ukweli kwamba kuna ile tunaita climate change ambayo inatendeka, na katika ile kufanya mitigation, hii project ni baadhi ya zile project ambazo zinaangalia tunawezaje kulinda mazingira yetu ili tusiwe na mambo ya kiangazi ama mafuriko sana.
Unapofanya kilimo chako, jaribu kuzalisha mbegu zako wewe mwenyewe, mbegu zako za kienyeji ambazo utapanda na ziweze kupatia chakula na mboga kila wakati na pesa.
Na imani kwamba kwa miaka kadhaa ijayo mazao ya Kakamega yatakuwa maradufu. And we believe that this kind of unity and collaboration is what is required to not just put food on the table of the farmer and our citizen, but to also ensure that a farmer is able to get money in their pocket at the end of the day from the farm.
As climate change continues to threaten agricultural production, stakeholders say restoring soil health, preserving indigenous seeds, and embracing sustainable farming practices will be key to securing the country's future food supply. Reporting for Catholic Focus, I'm Maureen Kimani.
Moving on, President William Ruto has today officially launched preparations for the Kenya's first State of Openness report during a ceremony held at State House, Nairobi, saying his administration is committed to promoting transparency, accountability, and public participation in governance. The president said the report will assess the country's progress in enhancing government transparency, improving public access to information, and strengthening the prudent management of public resources.
Our Constitution recognizes this from the very beginning. Article 10 enshrines transparency and accountability among our national values, while Article 35 guarantees every Kenyan the right of access to information. These are not aspirations. They are constitutional obligations that must be renewed through action. Today's commissioning is one such action. It gives effect to that constitutional promise, fulfills our commitment to institutionalize open governance across all state organs and agencies through an annual State of Openness report, as pledged in the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto, and delivers on Kenya's 5th National Action Plan under the OGP. Government does not demand public trust. We must earn it. It is with that conviction that we gather here today to commission the preparation for Kenya's inaugural State of Openness report. Government does not become weaker by confronting the truth about themselves. They become stronger. Institutions do not earn public trust by demanding it. They earn it by serving the people honestly, fairly, and openly. That is why this administration has chosen to create the very instruments by which it will measure itself. I remember when we started the journey of opening government through digitization. There was a bit of resistance in areas, especially in financial spaces. I remember we had close to 1,000 paybills in government. Every state department had their own corner. Every agency had their own thing. We decided that we were going to digitize the whole of government. Government services that were digitized in 2022 were about 350. Today, we have 26,000 government services digitized.
As concerns grow over rising incidents of violence and disruptions at political gatherings, Mola Member of Parliament Vincent Musyoka Kawaya is calling on security agencies to crack down on politicians accused of sponsoring goons to disrupt rallies. The lawmaker says those found culpable, regardless of their political affiliation, should face investigation and prosecution to safeguard peace ahead of the 2027 general elections.
Wewe DCI mahali huko na wewe minister wa mambo ya security, mkilemewa na hii kazi ya kushika watu ambao wanataka kuleta vita katika nchi ya Kenya, sisi kama Wakenya hatutanyamaza, kwa sababu tuliona 2017 vile kulifanyika. Wakora walianza kimchezo wakaanza kupiganisha watu. Mwisho Kenya yetu ilichomeka. Watu wakakosa vitu zao zikachomeka. We are not ready to witness that again. And that is going to happen if we are not going to take action against leaders who are mobilizing violence to seek sympathy from Kenyans, thinking that that will allow them or will help them to be elected next year. That will not happen, and action must be taken. All these leaders who are mobilizing goons to destroy peace, to disturb peace in our country, they must be arrested.
And that story right there brings us to the end of today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I'm Susan Bulemi, and the sign language interpreter has been Eric Maluki. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and remember to always keep it Capuchin TV.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel. You are watching Capuchin TV. For any complaints, comments, or compliments on our programming, you can either write to us on info@capuchintv.co.ke or you can call us directly on 0717 424 866. Your complaint shall be addressed within 7 days. Remember to keep a copy of your communication with us. Keep watching Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.